Ooh, welcome back everybody. We just made it back to Ashina Castle after the Divine Realm. Found out is dead. And if you try to leave, you'll notice the door's closed. And some other things have changed. If you take the secret door, the sculptor is gone. And the grapple point to get to Ashina outskirts we used at the beginning of the game is also gone. So what we have to do, the only way out, is through this window. And if you look down, you'll notice a lot is going on. A lot more since the dusk version of Ashina Castle. Japan is laying siege to the castle grounds. But what we're gonna do is come over. We can, if you so choose, go ahead and just start dropping down into Ashina Reservoir and head towards the area where Shinichira Ashina killed us at the beginning of the game. Or you can go ahead and fight the final boss. But there's much more we want to do. We want to come over here. You also don't have to worry about the purple ninjas on the rooftops anymore. Actually, we're going to come to the other side. This way. Can I grapple onto that roof? No. Here, let's grapple up here. There we go. Trying to get to the other side of the building. We can go ahead and activate this if you want. We're getting to the room where Ashina used to be. There's now an item in the back, along with a chest. With, I believe, a divine grass? Oh, it's a black scroll detailing about a second mortal blade. Alright, we're coming here. Crouch down, and we're gonna head downstairs to a mini-boss. Before we get there, let's equip the flame vent. And I believe that's all we need. And this boss is going to be a red-eyed version of the Ashina Elite that was at the top of the dojo when we very first visited Ashina Castle. He still has the one move where he'll sheath his sword, and when you see it glint, he'll attack with a very fast 2-hit combo that we're going to try to deflect. The biggest problem with this is he deals much more damage than the previous iteration. So make sure you have all your healing items ready because his attack also cuts through your guard. I'm actually going to change this to a divine... Oh, sweet rice ball, that's right. That also acts as a pellet, but it's like a super pellet. And then that will be divine grass. There we go. But as a red-eyed enemy, he's scared of fire. And so when you deflect one of his 2-hit combos, you can hit fire. And then if you have living force, which we made sure to get, then you can also do a follow-up attack after that to have a fire sword for a short time. Although the biggest issue is, yeah, I believe there's no way to get around him for a stealth death blow. Because even if you come from this direction, he'll notice you coming. Oh, he also has an eavesdrop opportunity. Nothing important though. Heal. Run away. Heal. He deals so much damage, it's unbelievable. Heal. Heal. Get one. And we're dead. Back away. Heal. Alright, stop trying to be cute. Heal. Notice he has that downward swing that I've been getting hit by. Let's use a pellet. Alright, just relax. Back up, heal. And we go. Alright. We get a prayer bead. We get a Yashiriku's sugar. We get some sen. And then we can come back up here. Reactivate this sculptor's idol. Just be wary of any elites that might be on the other side. Okay, they're gone. I could not remember. So rest up. And now, there's nothing changed in here, but you can come and kill this lone shadow for some experience. And then we're gonna head back down. I'll head to the side here. And it's hard to get around this guy without triggering the little torch right in front of me, which would cause a little bit of noise. So if you're quick, you can get him. Then we can grab this pellet. And then if you move forward, you'll hear music start as two ninjas open up on the two samurai, and the third one that was patrolling the area where the samurai used to be comes out to join the fray. And I really don't want to fight two of them, so let me rest. So if you rest at that sculptor's idol and come around the back way again, you'll find a lone shadow. That drops a whopping 1052 experience, making this a great place to farm experience. And then I want to see this play out because there's an adamantite scrap over there that I want. Come into here to give some space. gonna try to help this guy so that it's a little bit easier for me to fight two of these guys. Alright, let's bail. And wait for the heat to die down a little bit. Notice he'll come check. Alright, so let's see if we can get a corner grab when this guy comes back. Or on any of these guys as they come around. There's going to be a lot of hit and run tactics. So I wait for the other ninja to turn around. And then I'm going to try to get a puppeteer off. Let's cure our poison. There we go. Let's go and loot up, I guess. Now we can grab the adamantite scrap we came here for. You can just rush in and do that at any time, of course. And there we go. So I'm actually not going to bother resting up. Instead, what I'm going to do is jump down the middle area again, where we have two Interior Ministry soldiers, but you can plunge on top of one of them. You just have to continuously hold forward on the left stick so that you can get enough of the distance. Ow. And there we go. And then we're going to start heading down the stairs. Be very careful about this, though, because we have some regular Interior Ministry soldiers, but we also have some of the elite soldiers, which have more health and deal more damage, but have relatively low posture and swing very, very slowly. So it's kind of hard to get the timing right on them because their attacks are so slow. But having said that, they're quite simple. They're quite easy. What else? Oh, they can also fire explosive shots from rifles if they have enough of a distance. And there's also a new flamethrower enemy, which is why it's important to have Suzaku's Lotus Umbrella, because that protects against fire. So let's switch over to that. And let's step out. And there's a big fight, so wait to kind of clean up a little bit. Also of note, if you have happened to get the double Ichimonji, which I believe is the next thing I'm going to go for, it can guard break the Ashina elites, or not the Ashina elites, the Interior Ministry elites in one hit. Or 2 hits, because it's a 2-hit combo, but you know what I mean. 1 activation of the double Ichimonji. So you might want to sprint up to the roof if you're getting surrounded, like I am. So there's the flamethrower. So let's bail. Wait for things to die down, and then we can get some plunging death blows. Yeah, I think there are 5 total, so there's the 5. So just wait for them to all reset. And now we can move on. Let's try to get behind him, and let's see if I can pull off a puppeteer. See where'd they go. Yeah, see, they like to move up. Ah, but they turn around when they get there. No, he saw me. They all saw me, darn it. Now I gotta wait again. This is when I like to check my phone. Take a sip of coffee. Wait for everything to die down again. Oh, somebody died. Alright. Let's climb up here. So we cannot realistically get behind them. Where's the flamethrower guy? He's the one I'm most scared of. It's him in the middle. So we're gonna take it in turns to get some plunging death blows and then escape and repeat. So they're looking. Oh, that one is anyway. Ah, there we go. So now everybody resets. Now I will say you don't have to go through all of this. Once they make it to the top of the stairs, all we're trying to do is activate the sculptor's idol at the bottom, but our patience is rewarded with good chunks of experience, so I find it to be worth it. And there's there's some items here that I'm not even sure what they are. They could be worth it. And they drop good items, including Ministry Dowsing Powder, which is like a better version of the Dowsing Powder. And this will be our last one. So then I'm going to try to stab this one because that's the elite. This just leaves this guy. Easy peasy. Loot up. Grab this. Most importantly, is this. Fulminated mercury. Again, those are hard to come by, so loot any of the soldiers that might have died over here. If you come down here, there's a NPC we can talk to. He gives you some hints of things to come. If you look over here, we have a Ministry elite fighting a samurai general. Let's activate the sculptor's idol. Then we're going to come around here. And I like to take out whoever wins this fight. And get whatever that item is. I think it's just a sugar, so it's not necessary, but... it's fun. Fun to watch. See if I can get behind this guy. Nope. So here's the Ministry elites. And they do have a overhead swing or a perilous stab that you can Makiri counter. What? God. Couldn't counter it in the corner. There we go. So loot up. Get the Gokon sugar. We'll be heading to the reservoir later, so don't bother just yet because there's nothing. I don't think there's anything through here. Yeah, we've already gotten everything through here. Instead, let's utilize the shortcut that this guy told us about. We can come in here, where there's a Terror Troop route that you can sneak up on. And further down... oh. Where is he? There he is. It's another Terra Troop brute. He saw me a little bit, and he's armored, so switch over to our loaded spear. In case I can't pull off this corner kill. Ah. Oh, that didn't work. Now. There we go. Take care of that guy. I believe further up the road there's a samurai general fighting a flamethrower. Yep, there he is. Oh, he's already died. We'll come back for that. Right now I want to try to sneak up on this guy. And then we can get this. Then we can take to the roofs where several Nightjar ninjas are fighting red-eyed Nightjar ninjas. So, re-equip the flame vent in case you pull one of the red-eyed Nightjar ninjas. And we can watch the fights and take out whoever wins. Now let's see, did anybody win this fight yet? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh. There we go. And now we can use the kite as a shortcut to the old grave. Boom. And now we're over on this building. Remember, this tower is the one that had the first cannoneer. They are no longer there. But we can come back and activate the sculptor's idol. And now we can rest. Okay, the double Ichimonji takes 3. So I don't think I'm gonna bother, because by the time I get 3 skill points, we'll be done. Oh, but with my fulminated mercury, I can travel back to the dilapidated temple. And even though the sculptor is gone, he's left his tools. So we can still upgrade to the purple fume spark. And then lastly, we're going to save up for the Lazulite Sabimaru. So with that done, also feel free to talk to, what was his name again? Fujioka. Don't think he sells anything new. The only thing that's been added is Divine Confetti, because we got the Dragon Tally board. Yep. He talks about how it's almost time to bail, because Ashina's finished. So let's travel back to the old grave. If you go back to the Great Serpent Shrine, which remember was down this way, you take a right. First, let's take care of some of the soldiers around here. While I'm getting rid of these guys, I'll explain that if we go over the bridge, you don't get any experience for these guys. In fact, we don't even have to bother doing this. I'm just trying to get this fistful of ash. Okay, if we come down here and all the way down, there's a shinobi hunter that gets attacked. Oh no, he doesn't get attacked, but you can eavesdrop on him. And you can get a stealth kill on him to get some experience. And if we continue down the path, we have monkeys that are now armed with swords and rifles. And at the very bottom, we have monkey sword masters killing off the shinobi hounds. And if you kill the 2 monkey sword masters, you get a bundled Jizo statue. But that fight is more trouble than it's worth, I think. We already have enough bundled Jizo statues, I think. And there's nobody in here, so we can just casually walk on down. There was a dying Nightjar ninja up on one of these watchtowers if you wanted to talk to him. More importantly, though, if you come down here, we find our friend Black Hat Badger. And with his dying breath, he leaves an item behind, which we can loot for a Mibu Pilgrimage Balloon, which acts as a combination of all the Mibu balloons at once. It is still a one-time only use, but you get more money, experience, not experience, money, item drop chance, spirit emblems, and resurrected power. So as you may have noticed, the fight's opened up down here. And this is where things get difficult. So there are ministry soldiers fighting regular soldiers on the bridge. They all have rifles, and there's another rifleman on the back wall here. Things get very sloppy from here on out. We're gonna just be doing a lot of running and hitting and running and hitting and skipping. Skipping a lot of fights. So let me wait for everyone to lose interest, because that will maximize the amount of time before they start opening fire. We have to wait for him to get back up on the wall. Can I loot from here? One of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to sprint through the bridge, and we can grapple up to the wall, or double jump up to the wall, I can't remember. And take care of the rifleman that's up there, and then we'll come back down. But first we want to bail. Yep, you know, they see me. And then jump up here and climb. And now we want to take care of this guy as best we can. that guy quickly. Oh, I have the wrong thing open, that's why. Come on. Oh. Alright, time to bail. Oh, crap. And let's see if we can get him to turn around. Now bail. While those guys are fighting, I can take care of this one. We killed that guy. Pick up that. Loot him. Let's take a look at who's trying to find me. That guy's just walking around. And then there's a mini-boss over there. That's the big issue. And another issue is there's a siren right above him in the corner. You might have heard him earlier. So what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna come around and try to get that guy in the corner. Can't sneak around him effectively. Or can you? Yeah, you can. And then I'm gonna try to get to that guy who's apparently glitching on the wall without alerting the mini-boss. We'll see if I pull it off. Nope. Alright, so sneak kill this guy. And then let's bail away from the mini-boss. Because you can get a plunging death blow on him. Okay. So he's lost interest. There's also a guy we can talk to if you want. Make sure you have the Suzaku's Lotus Umbrella equipped, because this mini-boss acts exactly like Juzo the Drunkard and his brother, except he deals fire damage instead of poison. Other than that, though, the moves are the same. Oh, and the other thing about him is he has armor, so switch over to the Loaded Spear and equip that first. Our first order of business is going to be to get rid of his armor, which unfortunately, with this mini-boss, takes 2 pulls instead of just 1. But you can get him when he's like swigging on his gourd. Oh, where'd he go? He's over there. To get an easy kill off of him. Oh yeah, there's a ministry soldier up here, so be careful. Alright, so that's everyone gone. Is the mini-boss back where he belongs? So we can come across here. Ledge hang. Drop down. Oh, what? Alright, try again. Alright, so unfortunately I died. But I found out you can just grapple right up here to this roof from that tree branch and usually get right around them. And then we can get the plunging death blow. Alright, so here we go. Make sure you got your loaded spear on. Got his armor gone. Oh, I got to switch to my umbrella. Jump away when you see that happening. Oh. Oh. I'm never fast enough for that. That backup heal. There we go. And we get the penultimate prayer bead. And now we can climb up here. After you loot them, get a Gachin sugar. I don't think there's anything else over here. But now is where things get real tough. There are several riflemen with explosive ammo, all strewn about this area and into that very first courtyard where we encountered a Taro Troop brute for the first time. And it will seem like nowhere is safe. Before we tackle that, though, you want to come around here, where there's some Senpo assassins. I believe there's 2 in here. So let's pull one of them. Oh, does he not move? Fine. Remember, we can also use the loaded axe for this. Oh my gosh, I have no idea what's happening. Okay. That was very weird. I didn't like that at all. Regain some of my health with that death blow. Alright, and let's get this guy. Which was fortunate for me that he was turned around. And pick up this heavy coin purse. And since this episode has been going on long enough, we're going to tackle this area next time. So until then, stay safe.